How we doing? Hope everybody's well. Right, Mad Merrigan here. Lads, one tomorrow. I see Joe Value's gone for it as well, so that's a good sign. Um, we could be on to something, but anyway, definitely fairly handicapped. Ran well the last day. I'll come to it in a second. Just want to touch on my one selection today. Aaron, what was it called? Island of Arran or Arran of Ireland, Island of Arran, I think. Isle of Arran in Wincanton. Thought ran very well. Unfortunately, just done out with the money. Bookies were paying the four places. We got the fifth. Bit of a sickener. Had a crack in each way bet on at. I didn't get tens, but I got nines. Sick I am. Anyway, it was an interesting selection. Thought we had a bit of value. Just done out of it for fifth, and then of course a mile back to the sixth horse. I don't think there was a whole lot between the first four, and then it was a good bit back to the sixth. But anyway, look, you'll have that. But he's a horse I'll keep on side for sure. Think you'll win a little handicap hurdle or two along the way, no doubt. Before I go on to tomorrow's selection, lads, flat season coming back. Absolutely over the moon. We have Doncaster kicking off Saturday the 26th. So I might get a little podcast this week now, just touching on it. Can't wait for the flat season to start. What a year it was last year. We just absolutely crushed them week in, week out on the flat season. Found massive value in horses. Found horses that were 5-6 to 1 that won like 1 to 2 shots, and 9 to 1s, 10 to 1s that should have been favoured. And I'm just really looking forward to the flat season. Lads, comment below, lads and lassies, comment below what horse you're most looking forward to this flat season, or what jockey or what trainer or anything, because I'm really looking forward now. I put in a lot of work through last flat season and absolutely crushed them, and now I have over 600 horses in my notes. I have a full database on a lot of horses for the flat season, and I'm really looking forward to just letting it fall in now. Take me time for the first couple of weeks, let it develop, and then all my notes are there, and when the horses come out, absolutely smash the bookies up and down the park. So really looking forward to it. Like last year, the things that went on last year, we just annihilated them. Good anti-post bets, great massive max bets pissing in. We just had everything went right on the flat. It just was one of those things where I love the flat. I just can spot horses that are way overpriced. I know bookmakers have their system when they're pricing up horses, but what they price up all their horses on is what is all the information that's available to them at that time, where I can price up a race on information that's going to happen in a horse's next 2 or 3 runs, not in what he's done in the past, because that's all the bookmaker has to go on is trainers, breeding lines, form, what they have. So like if he's well bred, that'll be a couple of points off him. If he's trained by such a trainer, that'll be a couple of points off him. But I just love when I go through the race and I see a big tick mark where one horse is 10 to 1 and he should be 2 to 1. Then we will kick them in the nuts. Right, comment below. Favourite horse, favourite jockey, favourite trainer. Who are you looking forward to seeing this flat season? I'll get an old preview. Myself and Joe Value will do a podcast now, get it out Thursday, just touching on Doncaster. And the big handicap, the Lincoln. Right, tomorrow, Zalvados, 2:36 in Wetherby. Right, this horse caught my eye the last day. We had the winner that day, Yggdrasil. Joe tipped him up. I think it was on the service, or was it YouTube? I can't remember anyway. I think it was on the service. Yggdrasil. Definitely a nice horse. Really progressive. Needed the run the time before and fast. Last came out well. But this horse caught the eye in that race a couple of times. I thought he was running well coming down the hill. Looked for a minute like he was going to do something. He's off a mark of 1:17. That's fair. Very fair for his run. And I think what was the name of the horse that won in Fontwell? The Dr. Newland horse that ran in this race went on to win in Fontwell as well. So, not too bad. He is a 9-year-old, not one to trust with your life, but all looks primed for a decent run for Zalvados. Stable going well. fair handicap mark, tongue tie and blinkers on, coming in off the back of a good run. Definitely worth a point win. Right, I have a tip for the Patreon service tomorrow. If I'm honest, he's a bit of a bollocks of a horse, but I think he's capable of winning off his current mark. However, I have an angle tomorrow that the jockey that's about to take over, there's a jockey change. I just think the horse and the jockey are going to be a match made in heaven. Well, I won't say a match made in heaven, but a match made a long way from hell. So I think the two of them will definitely suit, but he is a tricky customer. But I just get the feeling off the mark he's off tomorrow. If it is a competitive race, but if he doesn't do it tomorrow, let him off. I'd let him off. But he's at a price tomorrow where I want to give him a chance, and I want to give him a good chance with the angle I have with the jockey. Just knowing the horse, knowing how the jockey rides, knowing how the horse needs to be ridden. I think we have to go strong on him, even though the horse is a bit of a bollocks. He's very well handicapped, very fairly handicapped. Right, Zalvados tomorrow for YouTube, 1 point win, and we'll probably have a 4 points win selection on the service tomorrow in an open race, but what can I do? I think the horse can win. All right, take care. God bless.